Okay, so here in New York, before you buy or sell property, you sign a lot of paperwork. You sign if you sell a listing contract, lead-based paint if your home was built before 78, equal housing stuff, maybe some stuff your brokerage has. And one of them that comes from New York State is called an agency disclosure. Now, no one talks about agency disclosure because it's not sexy, but I want to give you a very important message as a buyer or a seller or a renter regarding agency disclosure. First of all, the law in New York State is that the agent, the licensee that you work with, must, at the first substantive contact, live perhaps, present you with an agency disclosure where they disclose for whom they work. It's not a contract, doesn't bind you to them, doesn't create a commitment. It does create, though, a statement of who that agent represents. Cautionary tale. Someone that is very close to me walked into a real estate broker's office, thought that they had hired that agent to find them a rental. The agent rented one of their listings to this consumer. And then we found out that the pool did not hold water. Now, one of the reasons this person leased the property was because it had a pool. When they asked the agent why they didn't advise them to have the pool inspected, or why the agent didn't even ask about the pool, the agent dropped a bombshell. I didn't work for you. I worked for the landlord. Well, that should have been disclosed very early before this person signed a lease that was a six-figure total commitment. So when you look at an agency disclosure, make sure that you get a copy of it. By the way, you're entitled to a copy of everything you sign. And with technology these days, you should have a copy of everything you signed within an hour. Okay? The agency disclosure should tell you clearly for whom that agent works. And it should not have anything in it that makes you uncomfortable. If you are a seller, that disclosure should clearly state that the agent is a seller's agent working for the seller. If you're a buyer, it should state that it is a buyer's agent working for the buyer. There's some arcane and kind of mixed other types of relationships. There's broker agency, there's dual agency, there's designated agency. Make sure that all of this is clearly explained to you so that you can make an informed decision on what is typically the largest transaction of most people's lives. If the person you're talking to can't explain to you a 2-page disclosure, do not hire them.